Hey you guys, so this is the intro to this my very first weekly reading vlog. Before I start, I do want to go ahead and unbox something for you guys because okay, so hear me out. I know what I said in my Amazon unboxing video. I was not going to be getting any more books because I already have a big shelf of books I need to read, and I wasn't gonna get any more. But let me tell you this, the only reason I got these books is because I feel like these books are some books that I'm going to be reading very soon. Like nothing that's gonna be like won't be read by the end of 2022. Let me just say that much. Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna get any more, but I ended up getting some more books. Okay, I'm sorry, I have a problem. Okay, I'm sorry, I have a serious issue, okay? But it's okay. But I did end up talking about one of these books in my November TBR, and I wondered if you guys guessed the book I was talking about. Let me see, this is the first one. I kind of looked, but let me see. Yes, My Policeman. This is by Bethan Roberts. So I talked about this book a little bit in that video where I talked about, I saw the trailer for the movie, and I don't know if you guys guessed the person I was talking about, but I was talking about Harry Styles. So I saw his trailer, and it was like, it was a little juicy, okay? It was juicy a little bit, a little drama. So I was like, this looks interesting. And then I saw like some reviews, or not a lot of reviews, but just like one review, how they was like, it was very boring, they just didn't like the book, and I was just like, oh my god. But then I kind of went into that spiel about just reading books that, giving it a try regardless of what other people think, because again, everybody's opinion and taste in books are different. So I decided to, just go ahead and, well, let me not say I decided to. Amazon decided for me because they couldn't cancel my order, even though the order hadn't even shipped by the time I was trying to cancel it. So it wasn't really me, it was Amazon. But I decided to go ahead and thug it out, and just after Amazon said I needed to thug it out and keep the book and read it myself to get my own opinion on it. I think from the trailer it looks good, but I mean, let me be honest with you guys, I've never watched a movie where the movie was better than the book, ever. Books are always better than movies in my opinion. So I mean, if the trailer looked good, hopefully the book is better. But then again, that could be the trailer is just good and the book is the movie is trash. So I don't know, y'all. But again, I got My Policeman by Bethan Roberts. This is the first book that I got in my Amazon package. I only got only two books. I know y'all like, girl, you say you ain't get no books, but it is what it is. And then the last book that I got was A Lady for a Duke by Alexis Hall. Okay, so I had ended up watching this somebody's, I think it was their October wrap up. It might have been, I'm not sure, I forgot the title of the video. And they basically gave a summary of this book, and it sounded so good. It sounded so good. So I was like, I need to get this book. I need to read this for myself to experience it. I believe this is a historic romance, if I'm not mistaken. It definitely gives historic romance feel to it. It is. It says at the very back, it says historical romance. This will be my very first historical romance ever. I never read that like subgenre of romance books. I'm pretty, I guess you could say, contemporary with it. I guess that's what they call it. I just say romance. Listen, when it comes to books, I just read them. I'm not one of those booktubers that knows all the terminology for like I just maybe this year learned what the word synopsis mean. Like I be just saying the summary of the book, that's just how I am. I don't be knowing all these fancy words now, but yeah, I just say romance. I don't be like putting all these genres and shit. Like historical romance, girl, romance. That's just what I say. But let me see. This has 449 pages, so this is pretty thick, but it sounds so good. And this is also, both of these books, I guess you can say, are part of the LGBTQ community. Both of these books, so yeah. But anyway, anyways, we're here to talk about the current book that I'm reading right now. And I talked to you guys a little bit about this book in my November TBR. I told you guys the book I was currently reading, which is, again, I'm recording this in the same day, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. But I'm currently reading Claire Mackintosh, The Last Party. This is book of the month's book choice for this month. So I ended up getting this. This is a mystery thriller. I kind of gave you guys a little bit of information about this book in that video. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into chapter 6. This is Fion's perspective, and then I'm gonna come back and, you know, maybe come back chapter 10 and give you guys a little update of when I read, you know. So yeah. Alright, you guys, what's up? So it's the next day. It is November 15th. It's at 12:11 p.m. So last night I ended up leaving you guys and telling you guys that I was going to just read a couple of more chapters, because at that time I wasn't even at 100 pages, and this book has like 400 pages. Yeah, I think it has like 403 pages. So I ended up stopping at chapter was coming up next. I stopped at that chapter, so I ended up stopping at chapter 12. I realized that this book, it does show you different point of views. I thought it was just going to show me 3, which was going to be Lloyd, Leo, and Fiona, but it actually ends up showing other point of views from the people who stay in the lodges. From now on, I'm just gonna like tell you guys like how I'm feeling about it from now on, because one, I feel like, you know, this is like my first ever weekly reading vlog, so, you know, it's not the best. I'm gonna get better, I promise. I realize it's really hard explaining like the plot and all the characters of like mystery / thriller books, or at least this one, because first off, the names are very complicated to pronounce, because this isn't like when I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, that one wasn't like hard to interpret, because again, it was based in the United States, whereas this is based in like I'm believing in Europe, and so the names and the accents, and like they sometimes speak in their native language, and so it's just like, what are you saying, because it's not English. So it is kind of hard to explain because I don't remember the characters' names, or it's just really hard to pronounce, and it's so many people in the book, you know. It's just so many people that it's kind of like, what's going on, this person and this person and this. I feel like it's better explaining books that's like romance and stuff like that, because it's just easier, you know, because it's really just the main 2 people. You might have some people in the background, but with mystery thriller books, at least this one, is kind of hard to explain. So I think from now on in the video, you guys, so far the book's not bad. Would I have bought this book on my own accord without it being from book of the month? Probably not. Just go, well, first off, it's like 403 pages. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder up there, so I need to see how many pages that was, but okay, let me look on my phone, because I really don't feel like getting up to grab it. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder had 400 pages. I don't know if it was just because I read it so quick. I went through it. I was enjoying the storyline that it didn't seem like a lot, but I don't know. But I also did read that on my Kindle as well. So even though I do have the physical copy of it, I did read it on my Kindle, so maybe that's why the experience was different. But I don't know, like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's making me, I don't want to start reading another book and then stop reading it because I'm not enjoying it. Because like I told you guys earlier in this video, I believe, and I also mentioned it in my November TBR, I've started to read like 6 books, and every odd number I did not like, so I stopped reading it. Like the first book I read, I did not like it, stopped reading it. Loved the second book. Third book, did not like it, stopped reading it. Enjoyed the 4th book. 5th book, it wasn't that I didn't like it, I just had a hard time interpreting what was going on. That was Legendborn, but I do want to get back into that book. I want to try and finish it because it does have an interesting plot, but I stopped reading that and then I hopped into this. But this time, this even number book, the 6th book, is not, I don't know, it's crazy because I don't know if I said this earlier in this video or if I even said it in my November TBR, but I know I was thinking it that I was kind of bored of reading romance books, and I think romance is like my top genre. I love romance books, like, you know, I just do. I really enjoy reading romance books, and so I was like, I'm kind of tired of reading romance books. I want to read something another genre, so that's why I picked up this thriller. And as I'm reading this, I'm like, I want to read a romance book. Like, romance is just always gonna be that book for me. That genre is gonna always be that genre. I mean, it's gonna be that girl, period. So it's like, I don't want to stop reading this because I want to thug it out and just read it. Me looking at my bookshelf because I have some other books on there. I don't want to just like not read it, but then again I do want to just not read this. Because the thing is, if you're dreading reading something, I just feel like you should just stop and take a break and jump into something else that'll make you a lot more happier, you know, and you enjoy more, because you shouldn't be feeling like reading is a chore. That's how I feel about it. You know, you should just enjoy it. You should just want to do it naturally. And right now, it's feeling like a chore reading this book. And it's kind of making me sad because I've been feeling this way for this month. Like, I've had hits, I've had misses, and it's making me sad. It's like, I think because it isn't based in, like, I don't, like, and I honestly think I'm gonna start. I mean, this weekly reading vlog is about to be supposed to be about all the books I'm reading this week, and yeah, but I don't know. It's just not. It's not giving what it needs to be giving for me. It's not giving. So honestly, I think I'm gonna hop into. I'm gonna stop reading this book and just jump into something else. I also have books on my Kindle I need to read as well. So I ended up downloading a reverse harem book on my Kindle that really sounds really good. Let me pull it up for you guys. Okay, so you guys, I ended up finding another book. I had ended up downloading this book yesterday from Kindle Unlimited. It is from the author Smauggy. I've talked to you guys about her a little bit in my unboxing, Amazon unboxing. I unboxed her 4-part series. What was it called again? Let me look it up just to make sure. It's the Reverse Harem Marvelous 3 Saga Son of the Elite. You can find it on Kindle Unlimited, and I ended up buying the actual physical copy of the book because I bought it because I love the book already and I had already read it on my Kindle, so I ended up buying the physical copies just to have it on my bookshelf. She has this other book called Sins of the Father. It's a reverse harem medieval fiction. It sounds really interesting and I kind of want to hop into that because it sounds really interesting. It's giving me all I need, you know. It's giving me the smut, it's giving me the storyline, so I'm just like, maybe I might hop into that. So let me just read y'all the synopsis. And it's like 547 pages, but listen, if the plot is good, you feel me, if the plot is good. But okay, so let me read the synopsis. It says, there's a fine line between love and hate that becomes married by vengeance. Akita, I think it's Kita Garotu, aka the infamous warrior Bullseye, is leaders of a ruthless group of men known as the Blood Eagles, banded by the hatred that festered for the genocidal King Roman Bennett. The Blood Eagles have one mission: to destroy the Bennett Empire and slaughter King Roman's entire family. But how does a group of 6 bring down an empire of thousands ruled by the most powerful men in the land? The fierce dark-skinned warrior with an afro for a crown, who has never lost a fight, is appointed to the challenge. To infiltrate and dismantle from the inside out, Kita must masquerade as the very antithesis of what she stands for, a noble woman. And so Kita transforms, respectable noble woman by day, merciless assassin by night. Nothing will get in the way of Kita's revenge until a certain curly, redhead, green-eyed prince becomes completely infatuated with her. Kita may have met her match with Prince Isaac Bennett, but with the 2 warrior lovers, Micah Crum and Dominic Suega, expected her to bring the prince's head, Kita soon finds herself in the most impossible situation. So it says, content warning: this book contains explicit adult content including gore / violence, sexual assault, and infidelity. So I just want to give you guys that warning. But it sounds good, and Miss Smauggy, she has not disappointed me yet with her books. I read one series of hers and it sounds really, really good, and I'm gonna jump into this. So you guys, for the last party from Claire Mackintosh, maybe one day I'll do a video of all the books I've ghosted and just not continued to finish. I do a video where I have to like do a weekly reading vlog of that, of finishing all the books I stopped reading and go back to them and read them and finish them. Maybe I'll do that one day, but baby, it just is not reaching to me like it needs to be reaching. You feel me? It's just not giving what it needs to be giving. So we're gonna go ahead and DNF this, and we're gonna go ahead and hop into, ooh, my Kindle's updating on its own, so that's great. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into Sins of the Father, a reverse harem medieval fiction by Miss Smauggy Universe. So again, if you guys want to check out this book as well, you can also check it out on Kindle Unlimited, or you can buy the physical copy on Amazon. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna go start reading now. Y'all, I done started reading the book. I'm like 14 minutes in the first chapter, and I'm telling y'all right now, this is the book I need to be reading. Oh my god. Okay, so let me go ahead and tell y'all a little intro about the book. So we start off with these 2 characters. One's named Carter and the other one is named, what's his name? Carter and Brinley. So again, this is like a fiction medieval book, something like that. And we have Carter and Brinley. They're at this this tavern. They're waiting for Bullseye, which is basically the girl main character name. That's her name, because she's like a, I guess you could say like a assassin, if you will. I want to use the correct terms. What is she? She's a leader of the ruthless group Blood Eagles. So they have heard of this Bullseye, and they're trying to they think it's a him, because I think they said him. They were waiting for him to come to the tavern because they heard that Bullseye has been coming there for like twice every week or something like that. So they want to come and try to talk to the Bullseye person, because they're trying to get somebody to help them defend their home, because I guess the Kazers, I guess this group called the Kazers have been going to different villages, and basically rampaging everything, killing people, ruining all their stuff. And so Carter and Brinley. Well, actually Carter is the one who's going to talk to who wants to talk to the Bullseye person, but they ended up finding somebody who's a part of the Blood Eagle gang, basically. And you know, Bullseye is the leader of the Blood Eagle. So they see, who do they end up? They see a Micah Crum. Now at the very beginning of this book, she tells us that the group is Bullseye, her 5 loyal followers, her twin brother Adam Garotu, her friend Gavin Byron, her 2 lovers Dominic and Micah, and then Micah's younger brother Jackson. So basically that is all of the people who make up the Blood Eagles. And basically this is a world where women are heavily disregarded and they're not cared for or anything like that. So it kind of makes sense why Carter and Benley think that Bullseye is a man, but of course they don't know yet that Bullseye is a woman and she's the leader of this group. So basically they went to this bar, they're waiting on Bullseye so they can try to talk to him, but they end up seeing Micah, who was a part of the Blood Eagles. So basically Carter's going up to him and trying to talk to him, and he's really intimidated by him because he's so big and his hands are really big, and it's rumored how he like killed a whole, I don't want to say a village because I feel like that's like making it seem like he killed innocent people, but I guess he killed like, I guess, an opposing gang or something, and it was like no bodies found with their head attached to their body still. So he's like a really big dude, and he goes up to try to talk to him, trying to get him to help him and Brinley and help their village not get destroyed by the crazers. But Micah is very mean. Actually, when Carter goes up to him to talk to him, he kind of starts stuttering. And so hold on, let me read what he says. He's okay, swallowing hard. It says, Carter took a deep breath before speaking. Hello, sir. Me name is Carter of Rosaire Village. And then this is what Micah says. He says, have you some sort of speech impediment? Micah's voice rumbles like thunder, and Carter nearly jumps out of his skin from how deep and commanding it is. Carter was thrown off by the question. No, sir. He says, then why do you stutter? It's irritating. It's like, Micah, stop! Why are you already having an attitude before we even get into the damn book, y'all? You know, Carter's obviously nervous because the guy is really, really big, and, you know, I'll be scared too, shit. So anyway, he's scared, and he's basically telling him to spill, like, do you mind? Can the Blood Eagles, like, help us defend our community and everything? And then Micah's like, no, get out of my face. And it's like, dang. So as, you know, Carter's trying to leave, he ends up falling on the foot of someone else. He looks up and then he sees Dominic. Dominic again is Bullseye's other lover. And so Dominic, then he's basically describing Dominic and like saying he's so big too. He's like a really big dude, and like his top or whatever they wear in the medieval times, it can't even cover his whole entire body because he's so big. And so basically Dominic grabs him by the shirt or by the neck and like pulls him up, and then he's like, oh, did my friend here scare you? And that kind of throws you off because, you know, again, he's as big as Micah, so you would have thought he would have been really mean, but he actually is quite nice. It's Micah who's the mean one, I'm guessing. He's like the grumpy one, and then Dominique is like the nice one. So let me just read a little bit. This is what I don't know what page is on because I have my Kindle set as like 16 minutes. I like to know how many minutes I have in each chapter rather than the page. Page 10. So let me read a little bit of what it says. It says, what's this? Dominic inquired. Crouching down, he grabbed Carter by the back of his shirt. Carter dangled like a rag doll in Dominic's large hand. I'm sorry, sir. I was just... Carter started. He was just leaving, Micah said coldly. Dominic looked from the small man in his grasp to Micah across the table before a wide grin painted his face. My friend here scared you, did he? Dominic grinned. He sat Carter back down in the seat and put a foot on the bench as he leaned on his knee, taking a huge swig of his drink. He tends to do that. The only thing scarier than his scowl is his smile, if you can call it that, Dominic teased. Fuck off, Dominic, Micah sneered. And then this is the part where I had to turn my camera on. This is the part I had to turn my camera on, okay? He said, someone's grumpy, Dominic smirked. Need another good fuck already? It's been about, what, 20 minutes since you last had her. I'm like, okay. Dang, this is how we starting? This man said you need another fuck already. It's been 20 minutes. I'm like, oh my god. But I love Miss Smauggy, man. Her writing, her characters, bro. So at least I know they're aware of each other being her lover. I mean, I ain't mad at it. You know, I was wondering how it was gonna play out. Like, is like, do they all know? But I mean, it makes sense why the two of them know, because I mean, they're in the same freaking group. Like, how would they not know they're dealing with the same woman? But I'm already in love with it. This is how I'm supposed to feel when I'm reading a book. I'm supposed to feel all the emotions, man. I'm loving it already so far. So I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on basically right now. So I just want to give you guys that like update. I'm gonna update you guys maybe when I get like what? I don't know, maybe chapter 3? I don't know. But so far, already in the beginning, already in chapter 1, and I like it. I like it. So yeah, I just want to tell you guys that part. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. I finished chapter 1 of the book, and I love it. I love it. I already love it. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm finishing this book. I have started and stopped reading a lot of books this month. This won't be one of them. I'm so excited. It's something about Miss Smauggy and her books that just make me feel so good. I don't know why they're so good, but I love that they're so good and they're so different. Like, I've noticed that, I guess you could say, I've been reading, I guess, would you consider it taboo? Or just something that's out of the ordinary as far as like my romance books go. I think the more taboo, the more it's interesting and the more it keeps my attention. I mean, of course the plot and the writing has to be good as well, but oh my god, like Smauggy is the first reverse harem books I've ever like read, and I can honestly say she'll probably be my favorite author as far as those books go. But it's so good. I know y'all like, girl, it's just the first chapter, but the first chapter is already like, I already got stuff going on. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you guys what's going on in the first chapter. I'll probably keep you guys updated later on about like where I'm at in the book and how I'm feeling about it. So far it's 5 stars. First chapter, 5 stars already, but I'll come back to you guys with more about this book. Okay, you guys, so I have already finished chapter 2. Chapter 2, the chapters are pretty lengthy. I mean, how many chapters are in this? 24 chapters, is including the epilogue. There's 547 pages and I'm currently on page 44. I'm already on chapter 3. Yeah, it's so good. The story is really good. So this is what I'm talking about. It's something about these books, especially on Kindle Unlimited, that just chef kiss. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's just so good. And like, I'm already gonna know, I want to buy the physical copy so I can have it on my bookshelf. Like, I might have a Tia Rain and a Smauggy section that's just chef kiss, because so far their books just hit where they need to be hitting. Okay, it's so good. So I know I'm going to be reading a lot of this today. I actually need to stop right now and edit my November TBR video for you guys, so that can be uploaded this week, even though this is coming up the next following week. But yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now, so I can make sure I have enough storage to continue recording this week for this video, this vlog. But yeah, so far, Sins of the Father by Smauggy, you probably won't be able to see. I'll probably have to just like, yeah, because it's going to glare up. I'll probably have to insert a picture. Adonis, insert the picture here. Bam, there you go. I'm gonna have to insert the picture for you guys so you guys can see the cover of the picture, so you guys can check it out yourself. So far, chef kiss, 5 out of 5 stars. I know it's only the third, I'm on the 3rd chapter, but it's still good. Like, it's just hitting. It's just hitting. I'm just so happy. I'm really, this is how I'm supposed to feel. This is how you're supposed to feel when you're reading a book. You're just supposed to be excited and love it and not be annoyed and not feel like you're forcing yourself to read it. So I don't regret stopping the last party. Maybe one day, again, like I said, I might record a video where I am going back to all the books I've stopped reading and just DNF'd it. But right now, I'm not gonna beat myself over it. Anyways, besides all that, we're coming back to continue reading Sins of the Father by Smauggy. This again is a reverse harem book. This is a yeah, I'm basically picking up where I left off with chapter 3. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start on chapter 3. Again, it says 7:39 p.m. I ain't gonna lie though, I'm already loving this book, and I'm kind of sad that it's not like a series, because again, the other series I read from the Sons of Elite from Smauggy, that was like a 4-book series. This one is just 1 book, and I'm kind of sad because at least with that book I had like 4 books to like continue reading about the characters, but this I'm really already liking it, and I feel like I'm gonna be so sad because it's only one, but it seems like it's pretty lengthy, so we'll see. It's like 500 some pages. So yeah, let me just go ahead and jump right back into reading. Okay, hold on. Wait. Y'all, so y'all already know I'm starting on chapter 3. Tell me why chapter 3 is already starting off with a smut scene. Oh my god. So ignore my squirms and my facial expressions, because I'm literally she's starting off the book 3rd chapter with a smut scene. So I'm just like, okay then. I ain't mad at it, but just beware of the faces I make, okay? So Micah is still salty about those farmers. Like, she was not flirting with the farmers, but I said farmers. She was not flirting with the farmers, but he keeps bringing up the farmers because like Micah is so jealous. It's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cute. Crazy, y'all. I'm loving this book. I'm loving it. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here because well, no, I'm gonna continue reading. As far as like recording goes, I'm gonna stop right here because it's 8:26. Ooh, it gets bright, y'all. It's 8:26 p.m. and the battery of my camera does not last long at all, so it's like I'm not gonna have a lot of time to be just recording and stuff. So I am gonna have to go ahead and stop recording right here, but I am gonna update you guys tomorrow on how it's going. I'm loving it so far. I wonder how long. I mean, if the chapters be this good, baby, I might hit the chapter 10 tonight. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap with you. I can do it, because I am really loving this book so far. This is I kind of already want to buy the physical copy so I can have it on my bookshelf. I really do. But let me just wait till the very end to make sure that I'm in love with it. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love it and want to buy the physical copies. But yeah, so I'll be seeing you guys in the morning. Bye. Oh, should I say morning? Because I do have to record another video, work out, edit, do schoolwork. Probably I'll see you guys in the evening. Hey y'all. Okay, so I know you're probably thinking like, girl, from this video I didn't put anything in for Wednesday. Let me explain. Okay, so last night, which was Wednesday, what was it, November 16th, your girl had a lot of stuff to do. I had to record gameplay for my gaming channel. So if you guys want to, you know, check out any gameplays, I have a gaming channel and Noobs Gameplay, so definitely, you know, check out my YouTube channel. I have it linked up somewhere in a video in the description box. I had that, then I had to edit the video, then I had to do the thumbnail, then I had to do schoolwork. I had like technically 3 discussion posts for 3 different classes. In total 3, like 1 for each class. I had to do that. I had all that to do yesterday, so I really didn't feel like bringing out the camera to talk to you guys about the book. Also, I'm sorry if you guys can hear any noise in the background. It is my heater. Let me turn it off real quick. Okay, because my thing is I don't know how loud that is, and I don't want you guys to like not be able to hear me talk. But basically that's what happened. So I did end up reading yesterday. I think I stopped reading at about I think I stopped reading at chapter 8 or chapter 9. I don't know. All I know is as of right now, your girl is on, I'm 59% done. Ooh, you guys are probably not going to see that because I have it set to it's only focused to my face. But I'm 59% done. I have, let me see, I have 4 hours left in this book. I'm on chapter 15. So your girl's been reading. Okay, I'm on page 326 out of like 547 pages. So your girl's been reading, okay? When I tell you, this book is amazing. I don't know. Let me explain. Let me tell you let me let you guys know what it feels like for me to be reading like a good ass book. Okay, let me tell you what it looks like. A good ass book to me is when I go to sleep late at night, almost, it's practically at this point morning, still reading it. I didn't go to sleep until like probably around 1 a.m. last night, and I woke up early today because I did have to go to work today. I woke up early today, and besides me going to my phone to look at my YouTube analytics for my video that I uploaded yesterday, which was Wednesday. Also, I want to say thank you guys. As of right now, I have 50 subscribers and I had like what, 20 views on that video and some likes. I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting my channel, subscribing, liking the videos, and watching the videos. But that's pretty much all I did this morning when I got up and I looked at my phone, is to look at that to see how the video did. And then I went straight to my Kindle to finish reading the book. A lot of times when I'm reading a good ass book, I don't even do that. Like, I don't even look at my phone or look at anything as far as like social media like wise. I don't even do that. I just pick up the book and I start reading again. That's when you know you're reading a good ass book. When you go to sleep early in the morning, late at night, reading a book, and then you wake up early in the morning or whatever time you wake up, and the first thing you do, especially in this society, in this generation, well, we are very much on our phones and technology a lot, right? It ain't because we trying to read. We trying to like look at social media, whatever the case may be. Even though YouTube is like my only social media that I have. That's not even something that I did. All I did was like look at my YouTube analytics, then I came straight to my Kindle and started reading. So I read like 3 chapters just this morning, and the chapters in this book are pretty, well, I think the Kindle like measures how long it would take me personally to read the chapter. Me reading the book, it takes about a good 30 minutes to read each chapter, like maybe 30. Like for this chapter alone, it's saying for this chapter it's saying 26 minutes. It says 26 minutes left in the chapter. This is chapter 15. And so yeah, I've been getting like the average 30 to like 25 minute mark as far as to how long it's gonna take me to finish that chapter. So I'm reading a good hour and 30 minutes of a book, you know, in the morning. And the thing is, I'm so kind of mad is that I left myself on a cliffhanger because I had to get ready for work, and so much stuff has happened. And also, I've learned, let me just say this, Miss Smauggy, you are something else, ma'am. You are something else. When I say, and I already read you guys like the trigger warning for this book, so I was prepared and understood like infidelity would be a trigger. I hate cheaters, point blank period, but I don't have a problem with reading it as long as it's done like, I don't know how to say correctly, but it's just like, I don't like when I'm reading a book and like just say like the woman gets cheated on by the man and she still like stays with him. That just pisses me off. It just doesn't, I don't like it. Like, I just don't like it. But I can honestly say it's crazy, because you know what's freaking crazy? As much as I really don't like infidelity or like cheaters, nothing like that, I really don't. The 3 books that I have finished this month, because I know I'm going to finish this book, so I'm already counting it as my 3rd book that I finished this month. All 3 of my books have some type of infidelity in it. It don't make no sense why all 3 of my books I finished has infidelity in it. But nonetheless, the way she did it in this book, it made me so conflicted inside. I just can't understand. Like, it was at points when I noticed, I realized infidelity was going on and I hated it, but at the same time it was like, oh my god, I kind of don't want to say I'm rooting for it, but I hate it. But it's like, it's whole hard to hate it because of the characters that involve in the infidelity, if that makes sense. Y'all, this is such a good book. And again, I'm on chapter 15. My goal, my thought process, because again, I'm 59% in this book. Okay, I'm past halfway. I'm about to be 60%. I don't think I'm going to finish it tonight, but I'm probably going to finish it tomorrow. And oh my god, it is just so good. Like the characters, the plot, it just hit. It hits different. Oh my god, this is what I be trying to feel in books, and in the books I was reading earlier this month were just not hitting. Some of them were not hitting. It's just chef kiss, y'all, chef kiss. I am in love with it. I'm going to continue reading it. Again, I'm on chapter 15. It's called Father's Pride, Mother's Pain. It's so much stuff that's going on in this book, y'all, that I don't want to spoil, just in case you guys want to read it yourself. Again, it is titled Sins of the Father by Smauggy. It is on Kindle Unlimited, so if you guys have a Kindle and you have Kindle Unlimited, then you can definitely check it out there. Not sponsored by Kindle or Kindle Unlimited or Smauggy. I'm just saying it's amazing and you should check it out. Or you can buy her physical copy. You can buy the physical copy from Amazon. Either way, you should read it. And I'm not trying to be a channel that recommends reading books, I guess you could say. I'm just like documenting what I'm reading and what I love. And if you know, you feel like we have the same type of likes towards genres, like if you like a certain genre that I like, you know, we like the same genres, basically what I'm trying to say, then, you know, check it out. But, you know, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to force anything on anyone, you know, like what you like. That's all I can say about that. But, you know, I could just say, for me, my opinion, Chef Kiss, top tier, 10 out of 10. It's already 5 stars. It was already 5 stars in the first chapter. So, to be honest with you, but it's so good. Oh my god, this is gonna be one of those books, like at the end of the year when I want to do a video on the end of the year where I talk about all the books I've read and my like top tier favorite books I read this year. And baby, this is already moving up there. This is already gonna be up there. But just wanted to come in, give you guys a little update, because I know I didn't say anything as far as like yesterday. But I'm gonna continue reading tonight. I might end up having to read a little bit tomorrow. I think I'm gonna end up finishing this book tomorrow, and then, you know, wrapping up this book, because you guys are gonna get the tea. If you guys have stayed this long in this video, you're gonna get the tea as for it's like Thanksgiving week, because Thanksgiving week is next week, so I only have to worry about recording and work. And recording, I have some cool ideas. I want to do some reading challenges, which I think is going to be so much fun, but they won't be uploaded until like the following week, so not on Thanksgiving week. This video will be uploaded on Thanksgiving week. But if you guys stayed, you know, if you stayed and you're at this point, I don't know, hold on, what kind of emojis we got on our phone? Because girl, I want something that's gonna go. Honestly, I kind of want y'all to put the fiery heart emoji, because I feel like that goes well with the Sins of Father. That book, I think it hits perfectly. So please, if you stayed this far in this video, put a fiery heart. I'll put it somewhere in this this video, so you guys, I'll probably put it right here. Put it right here, Donnie. Bam. Okay, there you go. Put this emoji in the comments down below if you guys been in this video. You stayed in the video for a long time. You stayed into this video to this very part and you heard what I said. Okay, so alrighty, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and continue reading this, get back to you guys about this book. Maybe tomorrow, most likely tomorrow, I'll give you guys an update if I'm still reading it or if I finished it. But yeah, you guys, one thing, I can't even say anything. Let me, round of applause. Round of applause, you guys. So I ended up finishing the book, Sins of the Father. I finished it this morning, actually. Today is November 18th. I finished this around 10 a.m. I actually, y'all, I already told you in my other clip, I woke up early in the morning, around 7 a.m. because I always set my alarm to wake up at like around 7. I woke up, first thing I did today, grabbed my Kindle, started reading this book. I ended up leaving off at chapter 20 because I was at what, chapter 15. I read all the way up into chapter 20, and then this morning I have read chapter 20 all the way to the epilogue, which was, it was 4 other chapters into the epilogue, so 25 chapters I would say, because the epilogue was like what, 40 minutes. It was 40 minutes. It was calculated at how fast I was reading that it was going to be finished in like 40 minutes, that chapter. Baby, let me just say this, is probably the first, and hopefully not the last, hopefully it's not the last, but it is definitely the first 5-star read I've had this month. top tier. Okay, it was so freaking good. I can't explain to y'all how good. Girl, let me tell you, will I be buying the official copy of this book? Yes. Do I need it on my bookshelf? Yes. Do I think you guys should try and read it and check it out yourself? Yes. Sins of the Father by Smauggy. She's done it again. She's done it again. And honestly, I ain't gonna cap. I'm kind of happy it wasn't like a 4-part book, because I unboxed this for you guys in my other video, but I already had her like other series. It's her Son of Elite series. So this is like Damaged. And the second book is Stuck in the Middle. Then her third book is Man's Weakness. I'm trying to think. I don't know why, if this was like a printing mistake, but this one on the side says, will it focus? Focus, please. Focus, I beg you. Focus. Okay. It's kind of focusing a little bit. Well, you see it says 5, but this is the 4th book. It's not 5. So I don't know why exactly it says 5 on the side when it's the 4th book. Am I crazy? Did I skip a book? I know I'm not crazy, y'all. I know I didn't buy the wrong book. Let me see some more. Yeah, so she has 4 books in this series. I don't know. Maybe this was like a typo on her end, or whoever her publisher is for the book. I'm not sure. But they put 5 and they have 5 right there. But it's not. My face isn't going to focus. I'm trying to make it focus, y'all. I'm trying to get it to focus on the book. But it says 5, but this is the 4th book. So, you know, I have her Son of Elite series. Amazing. If you guys are like new to like reverse harem, or you're not really into like smut reading, then I definitely suggest you should not check out her books, because they are reverse harem type books. But I definitely think if you want to get into reverse harem and you want to read, you know, a black woman main character, I definitely think you should try Sins of the Father first. Because to be honest with you guys, even though the book did start off with some smut, some spice, it wasn't like that. It wasn't crazy like the 4th book in this series. Like, baby, it says foreplay. Like, literally it says foreplay. I don't know what I was expecting from the title. Literally said foreplay. So I mean, I should have known it was going to be some crazy stuff. But this one, it wasn't as bad. Well, I mean, I ain't complaining. I like smut. I like reading it. I like reverse harem as of now, because I love Smauggy. And she like writes a lot of reverse harem. I think all her books are basically reverse harem, and I'm loving them. She actually has one that's coming out in 2023 that I have pre-ordered. That, I mean, it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I have it like set up to when it releases. It's coming to my Kindle. But baby, I'm gonna have to actually buy the physical copy. This book had me feel so many different things. I love the characters. I love the story. I love the plot. The sex scenes were amazing. Everything was what it needed to be, and then more, and then some. So I definitely think everything is what it needed to be, and then some. Like, I don't know what else to say. I was actually kind of teary-eyed a little bit in the story, as far as like, I'm not going to be able to read these characters anymore, because I'm finished with the book, and I already wrote it down in my journal. I wrote it down in my journal as far as like my completion of books, because I have a journal, reading journal, where I put like how many books I finished this month. So this month I already got 3. So my guess is that I'm going to finish more books than I did in October, because I only did 4 and I'm on 3. So I'm hoping I can at least get like 5, hopefully. But y'all know November has really been a bust for me as far as books go. But Miss Smauggy, she's done it again. I think I like that book more than I even like the series, even though this series is still good. I think you guys should check it out. But if you guys do want to check out her Son of Elite series, I definitely think you should check out that book first, just if you're new to reverse harem and stuff like that, to like, you know, get yourself into it, you know, try to, you know. I think if you want to look at her work, Smauggy's work, you should definitely check that out first. I had not read all of her work. I do want to read all of her work. That is my goal. Can I finish that before the end of the year? Probably. But y'all, amazing, guys. It was just too good. It was so good. I loved it. Top tier. I definitely think you guys should check it out yourself and try to read it if you would like, if that's your type. But as of right now, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. I know it's not technically the end of the week because it's Friday, but I do have plans to record another video this week that you guys will see the week after Thanksgiving, because this is going to be uploaded on the week of Thanksgiving. And it's a little book challenge, my first book challenge on this channel. So I'm going to go ahead and my goal was to not read anything for today and tomorrow, and then just come back for Sunday, my recording, so I can like be fresh to my reading challenge. But honestly, you guys, I'm not gonna do that because I want to read some more books. I have a lot of books again. Oh, can you focus? Okay, I have a lot of books that I need to read and get a hold of, because you know, y'all seen my physical TBR, and I've added some more since I did the Amazon buy. So I don't really have time to be waiting for, you know, Sunday to come. So I'm going to read tonight, but you guys will know what I'm reading the next following week, if that makes sense. But yes, 5 stars, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Felt all the feels, kind of got teary-eyed, because let me tell you, Miss Smauggy, she almost had me. She almost had me at one point. I'm not gonna lie, she had me at one point. You almost had me, sis. But I knew something deep down, I knew, okay. But let me just say this, check it out for yourself. If you like reverse harem, you want to give it a try, you want to check out Miss Smauggy's work, again, it's on Kindle Unlimited, or you can just buy a physical copy on Amazon. Definitely check it out. Not sponsored, just a big fan, love it so much. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on your notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I don't really have a set schedule, but best believe it will be once a week is minimum. Okay, once a week I will be posting something on this channel. But with all that being said, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.